IQ Flow Presence. 15 different types of hugs and what they really mean. Hugging is a way we express our emotions about one another. It's something that brings people together and makes us feel good. Hugging also has some positive effects on health. It can reduce anxiety and make you feel like you belong to someone. It can reduce stress hormones, allowing you to sleep better. But beyond that, couples that hug more in their relationships end up the happiest. And in most cases, they have less marital problems. Now, you all have been doing this for a long time, but how do you know what each type of hug means? Well, keep watching because in this video, we explain the different types of hugs and their meanings. So let's get to it. Number 1, tight squeeze hug. Tight squeeze hug. You know the hug I'm talking about. The kind that your friend gives you after you haven't seen each other for way too long. The kind your grandma gives you every time she sees you because she never knows if it'll be her last. These hugs pull you in and squeeze you tight. These hugs are the real ones. They mean the most and have the most emotion behind them. If your partner gives you this kind of a hug, it means that he or she is really into you. It shows how much they care about you and how much they miss you. Number 2, one arm reach. One arm reach. People often hug like this when they're in a good mood or when they hug their friends and acquaintances. It's not necessarily a romantic hug, and it could mean a number of different things. When it's coming from someone you like, it means they want to protect you and hold you close. If it's coming from just a friend, it means they're offering their help and comfort. You can often see the one-arm reach or side hug when people are being photographed. It's the most common way for two people to pose for a picture. Number 3, bear hug. This type of hug means wrapping your arms around another person and showing them that you want to protect them. It is similar to when your mom or dad hug you, and you feel so cozy and protected in their arms. But the bear hug is more popular in love relationships, when two people are in love, to show each other how much they are head over heels for each other. Guys really like girls that hug like this because it shows that they are emotionally attracted towards them. Number 4, long hold hug. Long hold hug. This is the kind of hug people give you when they want to let you know that they miss you. It also means that the person regards you as someone they care for a whole lot. The long hold is also the hug that says, "I need help," without uttering a word. Maybe their day was bad, or they just feel down for some reason. When someone hugs you like this, make sure you pay attention to them. If your partner gives you a long hold hug, it means that he or she really loves you, and they're happy to have you. They probably consider you their best friend and someone they can lean on when life gets tough. Number 5, hug from behind. These are the sneak attack hugs that shock you and leave you feeling really loved. They're the hugs from your significant other, and they're really important ones to get. These hugs basically tell you that your partner is feeling especially affectionate toward you. It means they've been missing you and are excited to see you. It's a very intimate hug that should leave you feeling loved and excited to be in someone else's embrace. Number 6, straddle hug. When someone is trying to get frisky or intimate with you, this is the hug they'll give you. It is very intimate, done in private, and it's a sign of sexual tension. You can't hug everyone this way because this type of hug requires a lot of emotional trust and openness. That's why it's usually only done between couples and people who are romantically involved. This hug reveals a lot of lust for the person that receives it and shows that you and your partner have a very good physical connection. Number 7, London Bridge hug. London Bridge hug. If you've ever had a really awkward hug with someone you didn't like, this is probably the kind it was. This is quite a specific kind of hug because both people touch each other with only the upper part of their bodies, while the lower parts of their bodies are far away. This is an obvious sign that someone doesn't really want to hug you, but is only doing so because they feel they have to. For example, this is how you would hug your weird cousin, the one you don't like very much. Number 8, eye-to-eye hug. This type of hug is usually reserved for those that are in love. When people look in each other's eyes, they can see into their souls and feel the love that is between them. If your partner hugs you like this, you can consider yourself fortunate because it's a sign that they are truly, madly, and deeply in love with you. Number 9, quick pat hug. Quick pat hug. We have definitely all seen this type of hug before. Normally, this happens between two guys who don't really want to be seen hugging one another. They just don't want to be seen less masculine. But it's also completely normal to give someone a quick hug like this when in a hurry. On the other hand, the quick pat hug can also show two people who are uncomfortable around each other and only embrace out of politeness. Number 10, slow dance hug. Slow dance hug. This is also known as a lingering hug. Have you ever been in an embrace with someone and just moved apart far enough to look at one another, yet your arms were still around each other? That was this hug. It's the type where you want to talk to the person, but you don't want to move away from them because you're enjoying being in their arms. This kind of hug is extremely comfortable and cozy, and it shows that you have feelings for each other. This is definitely a hug that happens when two people are either dating or want to date. It's intimate and emotional. Number 11, twirling around hug. Girls, if you've ever been in love with a guy who gave you this kind of a hug, I'm sure you will remember him for the rest of your life. By giving this kind of hug to you, a man shows that he enjoys spending time with you and he's not afraid to show you his playful side. It means that he loves to see you smiling and giggling. Number 12, hug around the waist. Hug around the waist. A hug around the waist is a very intimate thing. This kind of hug suits people that are in relationships, and it shows a lot of love and affection. It is also a sign that your partner feels comfortable and enjoys every second spent with you. Also, some people consider this type of hug a sign of lust. You can recognize it as such if there is something more involved like neck kissing. Number 13, backstroke hug. Backstroke hug. These hugs are very common among friends, more so than family or lovers. These are the hugs where you embrace and give each other a little back rub. It's a really common hug that basically tells the other person that you wish them well and hope they're doing well. It's more than just your average, quick hug. It's the friendliest type you can get that's genuine and meaningful. Number 14, sloppy hug. This kind of hug doesn't really mean anything. And believe it or not, people actually give this kind of hug from time to time. You hug people this way when you don't care that much about them, but you do it to be polite. It doesn't show any love or affection, and it looks like you just do it for no reason. Number 15, pickpocket hug. Pickpocket hug. This is the kind of a hug you only give to your significant other. It means hugging them in a way where you put your hands in their back pocket. If they do the same, it means that they feel super comfortable with you. It's a sign of deep love and affection and feeling good in your own skin. If you can give this kind of a hug to your partner, congratulations, because you are a true match. So, there you have it. As you can see, hugs aren't as simple as they seem. There are a lot of complex things involved in each type of hug, and it's important to know what they all mean. Understanding the different types of hugs can save you from embarrassment and confusion. You'll be able to know just what people mean when they hug you in different ways. We want to know what you think. Are you a hugger, or do you tend to avoid them? Do you ever find yourself in the awkward situation where you're unsure if you should hug a person or not? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.